be good if I put my face there. Hello. Oh my goodness. It's my favorite day of the whole entire month because this is giveaway day. Yes, that's right. It's giveaway day. So, in case you don't know, and first of all, hi everyone. Once a month on the first of the month, I bestow gifts onto all of the lovely, talented people who hang out in the Facebook group with me and post works of their awesome art, whether they're learning through art books, whether they're learning from YouTube videos, whether they are doing the 50 Fun Fab Fairies challenge with us, whether they are a Fun Fab Drawing Club member, whether they are a Mixed Media Society member, or whether they are a Celtic Collective member. So many reasons to celebrate. And but this is my once a month chance to celebrate just you guys for being yourselves and working really hard and posting all of your awesomeness. Well, hello. I'm seeing some hellos come in now. Tara Salento, my right hand girlfriend, is here. Hi, Tara. I have a Facebook user. Hello back. Valerie's in the house. Hello, Valerie. Oh, and Valerie, that was super interesting about the about how we discovered that what's it called? StreamYard does the time like figures for us. That's so interesting. I didn't know that. And so I'm glad we found that out. I'm not glad we were both confused for a while, but I'm glad we kind of figured that out. That's actually really interesting. So when I schedule these lives, I use a software called StreamYard, and like if I schedule it for 1:30 p.m., which is what time it is in my time zone, when you guys, wherever you are all around the world, get that notification, it automatically tells you the time it is in your time zone. So it's actually more confusing if I say the time. I'll just say, like, I'm going live at this time. And you guys will then just see the time and it's already figured out. It's genius. And if you're ever unsure of yourself, just Google the time zone, and Google knows everything. Google will tell you. So anyways, I thought that was super interesting. And Margot Brush is here, my other bestie down the street. So she's helping out. If you guys have questions, you can always ask. You can always ask Tara and Margot. Normally Jeanette's here, but she's partying in Aruba this week because her husband surprised her with a big fancy surprise vacation. So I'm so jealous. Wendy's here from South Wales, Australia. Amazing. You know, I've actually been there and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I didn't know that it was like a desert, which I thought was very interesting also. So anyways, hello, T Rivers. Julie's here. Betty's in the house. Mary, I see you. Katie, Jean. Awesome. Hi from my lunch at work. Well, thanks for hanging out with me on your lunch break. That's awesome. All right. Awesome. Oh, Barbara, I see Valerie is tagging Barbara. Barbara, I don't know if you know, but I actually shared your one of your pieces of work on my Instagram account. By the way, just so you know, I am the worst because I never mentioned this. Did you know that? So I have my own Instagram account, which is Karen Campbell Artist. But did you know that Awesome Art School has its own Instagram account? Probably not, because I always forget. I'm the worst at Instagram and I always forget to share this. And all we post on that site is your work. Did you know that? I should probably let you know. So if you go to Instagram and you look Awesome Art School, it's all student work and it's all from the Facebook group. So you guys should go and see your work because you're killing it. You are killing it. Oh, Cheryl's watching from the beach. That's awesome. I wish I was at the beach. This cracks me up. Just know, whoever you are. Well, I'm here to say yes because I'm giving away a lot of things right now. Are you ready? I'm also here to take questions. Thanks, Margot. She dropped the link right in there. I'm here to answer questions too. If anyone has any questions or wants to chat about anything, now's your time. I have exactly an hour, about 45 minutes before I have to pick up kids from school. Before I forget, yes, I did, Barbara. It was so awesome. Which one? It was the one of the what's it called? From Celtic Collective. And she's like, it's sort of the face of the fairy, and she's like nestled, and you put it in your plant, and it was so pretty because it had like a little background frame from your plant flowers. So thanks, girlfriend. Good job. Everybody's doing a good job. And that's why I'm here to bestow. Hello, Darlene, Hannah, and Pam, and Sylvia. I'm here to bestow presents upon you. Just quick announcements before I get to winners, and then I'll take questions. For Fun Fab Drawing Club members, and if you guys are confused about clubs, everything is over at awesomeartschool.com. And that's where all of my courses and clubs and everything lives. And Linda, I'll get your question in a second. Thank you for the all caps. It makes it really easy for me to see. I am Fun Fab Drawing Club. You have a brand new classroom, and it's called Supplies. It's not published yet, but it is coming like momentarily. And I have done a rundown in a video and links to all those supplies that we use in the entire Fun Fab Drawing Club, which, as it turns out, is not that many supplies because our skills are only focused on drawing and not so much on mediums like whatsoever. So I hope that really helps. I know a lot of new members come in and they're like, I need the supply list. And for the past, 4 years, I'm like, there's no supply list. That's so stupid. So now there's not only a supply list, there's actually going to be a whole supply classroom because it's kind of like, what is it? Here's the link and also why. Geez, I'm sorry that took so long. That's ridiculous. But that's also why you guys need to yell at me and be like, yo, we need this thing and we're missing it. And I'll be like, oh crap. Okay. And then I'll go put it in and then we're good. Good. So always don't hesitate to tell me. Also new announcement for all my club members. I have changed. Some of you guys know this because you were in the Mixed Media Society office hours with me already this week, but, for the Fun Fab Drawing Club and Mixed Media Society, your visual indexes, which are located on the Karen Campbell Artist website, those have all changed so that now for every single lesson or project, of which there are hundreds, there is a new button which will show you what level it is. So it'll either be beginner, intermediate, or advanced. So that way you can tell at a glance, kind of like if the project's going to be easy, hard, medium. So that might help you pick out what you want to do for that day. So that idea came from out of a meeting I had with my Wonder Bundle members, which just so you know what that is somebody who's in all of the clubs at Awesome Art School. But in trying to figure out how to do that kind of easily and quickly for everyone, genius brainchild Tara Salento suggested just changing the buttons to reflect the color and the buttons to reflect the sort of level. And I banged it out in a whole day. I'm so excited. So I hope that is so helpful. I'm tickled about it. Okay, so that is all I had for announcements. And to answer your question, Margot is linking it up. Linda Quick asked, can you tell us the mediums that will be used in Fairies 9 and 10? I actually just filmed Fairies 9 yesterday. And for everyone who joined for the first lesson, because this always happens when I do challenges, like everybody does the first one, and then like 80% do the second one, and then like 50% do the third one, and then by the end it's like 10%. So what I did to encourage people, because it's free and it's such good practice, to encourage people to come back and do another one, I'm using the same supplies that I used for number 1. So it's going to be toned paper, and I used a pencil, just a Blackwing pencil, but you can just use a soft pencil, any pencil. And then I used some white, like China marker for highlights, and like a touch of a paint pen. And then to make it extra special, I gave her, I actually used some acrylic paint to paint her eyes. So her eyes are like colored. I'll show you a picture. I just made it yesterday. And actually, I'm so excited because I put her, when I'm done with my art, I have like a sleeve. Like if I do work on a loose leaf paper, I put it in like a portfolio, and it was my last portfolio page. I was so excited. So these, I don't know if you can see this very well, but these are the references, and I mashed them together to make the girl in the center. It's a little hard to see, but see how this reference has like glowing eyes? So I like it's a classic mashup of references. So that is what we're doing for week 9. And for week 10, I haven't done it yet, but I'm actually going to be doing it based on my necklace that I bought at the Scottish Highland Games, which was in July. And I bought this necklace. I think we were probably on like week 6 or something when I bought this, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm going to do this." So it's a little fairy sitting on a moon. So this is what we're going to do, but I don't know what mediums we're going to do. Again, because it's on my drawing channel, and when I'm focusing on like just our drawing skills, I try to temper the mediums a little bit so we're not doing like drawing skills and mixed media at the same time. It's also why I have 2 separate YouTube channels and why I separate my clubs. So it's kind of like, let's just focus on one. So I'm probably going to keep the supplies pretty simple. It's my really long explanation of to answer your question. Sorry. So yeah, so I don't know. But Valerie, who's here and is also a club member, had asked if I could do something to help show how to depict like the transparency of fairy wings. So I did promise that I would touch on that. So I'm thinking of a cool way. Oh, there you go. Valerie says anything with a crescent moon. There you go. Crescent moons for you. So then you get to use if anyone bought toned paper for lesson number 1, you get to use it again for lesson number 9. Okay. All right. Let's dive into some prizes, shall we? I think we shall. All right. So I think I already described how this works, but you do art, then you post with the hashtag of where you're getting your inspiration or your lesson or your practice from. And then I give you prizes. These people are chosen at random. This is 0. It's always starts fresh in a new month. So I'm only choosing people from the month of August. So not anyone before, not anyone today because it's September. That makes sense. And you don't have to be watching this live to win. If you're not here, most people are not watching. We will stalk you, we will hunt you down, and we will make you pick a prize. If you're a club member and you win, you get to pick literally anything from my Etsy shop, from the One Scott One Knot Redbubble shop, and any of my books from Amazon. There's a lot more on Amazon that I sell in my Etsy shop. And if you are posting or getting your inspiration from YouTube or one of my art books or the Fun Fab Fairies, since those are not like paid items to be a part of, you can pick any of my art books or pencil pouches from my Etsy shop, of which there's like I think all together that's like 30 choices. It's a ton. And the pencil pouches are like humongous. There's 2 sizes, but they're huge. So it's not a little prize. They're good prizes, my friends. And I have any of my books are fair game. And Lord knows I have lots to choose from and a new one coming out. Oh my God, so soon. Knock on wood. So Fun Fab Drawing Club, the member for this month randomly selected was I landed on a picture. She did Khaleesi. So I have this one Game of Thrones. It's also on toned paper, same that we're doing for the fairies. And it was Lynn Collins. I'm gonna try to slay this last name, but it might take me a few attempts. Dalrymple. Lily? I don't know. Don't really know how to say that. But it's Lynn, spelled Lynne, which, by the way, is my middle name, spelled exactly the same name. Fun fact. And her last name is spelled Dalrymple. And Margot, I've already filled these in on the spreadsheet, my friend. So you don't have to take notes. I already put it in our spreadsheet. So congratulations, Lynn. So yes, she did the Queen of Dragons. That lesson is actually super challenging. It's like a 1/10 of a head tilt. So it's like almost a profile, but you can still see this eye. It's so challenging. And it's on tone paper. And there's 3 dragons in it. It's a lot happening. And she did an awesome job. So congratulations, Lynn. That's like a huge accomplishment. You can go onto my Etsy shop site. Tara has linked it here. Margot has, but also Margot will email you. And you can just pick out literally anything you want. Last month, people pick out hoodie. I have hoodies in there and t-shirts and all sorts of stuff. So you can pick out whatever you want. So Congratulations, Lynn. Hard work, my friend, paid off. Huge. Okay, so next up we have the Mixed Media Society Club. And again, if you're like, what the hell are these clubs? Just go to awesomeartschool.com. You can read about them. Hello, Susan Spinato. You can read about them. You can add your name to the wait list. I do cap them, but when there are cancellations, I will reach out and let you know if you put your name on the wait list, and you can join when there's a cancellation. So it all works out. Denise Tesson. It's Teson. She's an active member, posts all the time. So it's awesome to be able to land on you. And definitely when you guys post more, your chances do go way up because your name's like everywhere. so good job. And I do try to also, I don't repeat winners like within the same calendar years to make sure that everyone has a chance to win. I hope that means you guys don't stop using the hashtags, because it also is very helpful for people to understand where your lessons are coming from. So we do it for a few different reasons, those hashtags, in addition to just getting prizes. So Denise, congratulations. She randomly had actually messaged me earlier today, so that was super fun. She did the lesson that I landed on. I picked by date and then the picture and the hashtag, obviously, before looking at the person. Then I make sure they haven't won. She did also a very challenging lesson. This was from the hamburger classroom. So I don't know if you're familiar with my hamburger mixed media process. I teach it what it is on YouTube, but in the Mixed Media Society, I have a classroom that's just filled with hamburger projects, and there's some easy, intermediate ones, and advanced ones. And this one is super advanced. It's really cool. I gifted it to someone. I don't have. I wish I actually. Sometimes I wish I had. This is why I like to keep my work, because sometimes I got to show it, and I'm like, I can't show you. But it's a really funky girl, and she's like holding a bird. She's really unusual looking. I love that picture. It's like bright turquoise and purples. Love it. So she did an awesome job. She had made a joke in the post that like, I hope I can't remember what she said, like her hair like distracts you from her crooked mouth or something. She like was making fun of herself, but it was very cute. But she did a great job. That was a very hard lesson, and I think she did awesome. So congratulations, Denise. I am so happy for you, and people in the comments are also so happy for you. So that's the best. And then Tara just linked to my YouTube playlist, which I'm assuming is the hamburger playlist. So if you want to learn what that is, it's my favorite mixed media process. It's so fun. Where was I? Okay, next club is Celtic Collective. This is a club that I run with Lucy Bryden, where we do only fantasy themed stuff. So think more fairies, dragons, mermaids, castles. We're doing men in kilts. We're doing Celts in kilts in September. I'm so freaking excited. Hilarious. And the winner is Katie Ivester, who also I see posting tons of. She did the new last month. I introduced markers for the very first time in that club, and I did like a beginner lesson on fairy face, kind of like what we're doing for the Fun Fab Fairies, but dedicated to that club and available only to those people. So Katie, congratulations. That's awesome. You get to pick out literally anything you want at all from my Etsy shop or the Redbubble shop, where Lucy and I have inappropriate fun swag, and also any of my books or journals or anything on Amazon. Not anything on Amazon, any one of my books on Amazon. Can you imagine if I was like, you win literally anything on Amazon, anything you want? That would be a different giveaway. Oh, I'm glad you love the Celts and kilts. Yeah, that was hilarious fun. Awesome. Okay, now we are switching gears. So we are naughty swag. I know, so inappropriate. So that's all the club stuff is done. Now we're going into categories that anyone from the general public can be eligible to win. So this is the Karen's YouTube hashtag. So I have over 400 art tutorials across 2 YouTube channels. So the inspiration, it's kind of flowing over there and it's totally free. So if you ever wanted to pop on one of the channels, I have Karen Campbell Draws and Karen Campbell Mixed Media. If you pop on there feeling inspired from a video and you happen to do a little doodle, you can come and post it in the Facebook group, use the hashtag Karen's YouTube, and then you're automatically entered to win every month. It's very straightforward. And the winner, oh crap, did I not write down which project it was? Oh, yes, I did. Okay. I have profiling her twice. Okay. So Karen Reeves, Reeves, is the winner. And oh my goodness, Tara, that's some serious links. You're the best. You can also just go to YouTube and Google Karen Campbell and you'll find me there, like everywhere. Thank you, honey. You're the best, my lady of the links. So Karen was working on a profile in pencil actually I have a profile series over on my drawing channel. So good job. Practicing your profiles are really hard. They're also very unsatisfying. Almost every negative comment I read about people's when they're being self-negative is relates to a profile project. And I always have to assure people like it is not you. It's the profile. Profiles are so unsatisfying. And I think it's because eyes are the window to the soul. And you can't see their eye. You just see like this little sideways like V on the side of their face, like leaves you, it's like drawing a doorknob. There's just nothing like emotion coming from there. I do have a video in that series on how to draw expressions in profile, which you're welcome to go check out. It's free on that YouTube channel as well. Anyways, that's my little diatribe about profiles, but they are unsatisfying. They are. And so it's not you, I promise. Okay. Next category. As you know, I love to create books. I have a new one that is, oh my God, it's so close to being out. I'm doing it with Lucy Bryden. She's slammed right now. Like September is like her evil month. Her September was my August where I was just drowning mine because I wasn't even here and I was still trying to get everybody all their things. But it is coming so soon. My goodness. So Karen Art Books is the hashtag. So you have lots of opportunity because there's lots of books out there to work from. This was also a profile, funnily enough. And I have to just give kudos to Lacey Diane Camp because she is practicing and posting that hashtag like a boss. She is working her little buns off. I can see all these projects she's doing. So good job. Again, makes it easy for me to randomly pick you because your name is everywhere. So good job. She was working on a male profile, which is also unsatisfying because profiles kind of the worst. And she's doing great. So Lacey, Lacey, congratulations. It's so super awful. Awesome. I just said awful because I was reading a comment and then my word came out wrong. I meant awesome. So yes, Lacey Diane Camp, awesome. And Diane with no E, like the poor little E is missing. Dian, just Diane with sad no E Camp. Awesome. So congrats, Lacey. I love the name Lacey. It's like one of my favorite names. And then last but not least, oh my gosh, you guys, we only have, is this the last one? No, we only have one more month to be celebrating this hashtag. I'm a little sad. This is going to stop as of October 1st, which is the 50 Fun Fab Fairies hashtag. I know we're finishing up the challenge, which I can't believe. It's been crazy how many people have been participating. Although again, watching the drop off both bumps me out and cracks me up every single time. But kudos to you guys that are still rocking and rolling. Does anybody actually filling out the score sheet, by the way? When you sign up for the free classroom, you get a score sheet that you can fill out as you do the variations. Is anyone actually filling that in? I actually wanted to know that. It was really fun creating it, but I didn't know if people are actually using it to keep track. Let me know. Oh, you are? Robin said she's filling it out. Oh, Wendy Griffith says. Oh, good. Yeah, Linda says over 7,000 posts. I know. It's like taking over the whole Facebook group. Oh, good. Oh, good. Hooray. You guys should post pictures. Oh my God. Post a picture of your scorecard with a hashtag. That will count because I want to see them. I'm like, I make these things and I have no clue if people are like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Or if they're like, oh my God, I'm going to print it out and actually put it in. Oh, good. Carol says, I'm filling it in. I get great satisfaction checking boxes. I love that so much. Yeah. Sarah, you don't need to be embarrassed. You have a baby. So you're automatically off the hook and you can do whatever you want. So just so you know, if you have a baby, you're not embarrassed about dropping off because you actually have very important things going on. Oh, it's funny. Oh yeah, there we go. Jean Barry says I only made it a third lesson, but the scorecard keeps track of where I left off. So yeah, and that's the thing too, is like these lessons are not going away. So you can always go back to them later. You're welcome, Sarah. Yeah. Little Alex. Tell Alex I said hi. Okay, so I didn't even say who the winner was. Geez, I'm yapping. I didn't even say. So Michelle Leslie is the winner for this month's 50 Fun Fab Fairies challenge. Yes. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I'm assuming that this is Michelle Leslie commenting. I don't know. Or maybe that's Lacey Diane Camp saying that. I don't know. You didn't register your name, so I have no idea. But someone can tell me if you're obviously a winner. Oh, that must be. Oh, nope, it's Lacey. Okay. Well, Lacey, congrats. Yes, that's you. Hilarious. Okay. Hooray. Well, Lacey, I'm glad you caught yourself and you got to see the live announcement. That's super fun. And Michelle Leslie, yes, you are the winner. And we will hunt you down and make you pick your prizes. So again, 50 Fun Fab Fairies, the Karen's art books and Karen's YouTube can pick any pencil pouch or any of my books. And again, I don't know, I must have like 15 of these designs, totally different, 2 sizes, and at least 15 books at least to choose from. You can pick any single one you want and we'll send it to you anywhere you live in the whole world, even Tasmania. And yes, I have sent things to Tasmania as well. So yay. Now I get 20 minutes free for questions. So does anyone have any questions for me today? Linda Levin, you said in your email that you did. Of course actually I'm not signing those books. If you buy a book from Etsy, I send it with a signature. But the freebies come directly from the manufacturer. So I won't be signing those. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But you still get a free book. So hooray. So hooray. Oh yeah. Yeah, these pouches are so humongous. They're so big. It's banana. I have sketchbooks when I travel. I put my sketchbook in with it as well. Yeah, I can do my sketchbook, like my watercolors, paints, all my extra pens and pencils, and still have room for more. It's hilariously how big they are. Okay, if you have questions, I'm here for you. I'm just gonna sit here staring at my screen until you have questions. I'm glad you like the pouches. They're really fun to design as well. Oh, here we go. Questions. Thanks, Linda. We are starting the sketchbook in September. We'll be having lessons. Yeah, of course we will. Yes, we're starting a sketchbook and that's your next lesson coming up in the Fun Fab Drawing Club. Yes, ma'am. Because we're gonna be fashioning our illustration. We're gonna be practicing our fashion illustrations so that we can start drawing them without using 9 heads, without using quadrant, and actually learn to draw them from scratch. So that's going to be our practice safe spot to do so. And I have oodles of sheets, PDFs of inspiration for you to get you jump started, along with me drawing in mind, so you can draw along with me too as well. Yay! I'm glad you're excited. How many sets of brushes should we have? Acrylics, watercolors, gouache, and ink. This is an excellent question, actually. I have, over the course of many, many, many years, I put my brushes into 3 categories, which are, you have 4 listed. So I just back it up one less. I have acrylic, and I don't intermarry them. Does that make sense? I don't interchange them. So I have brushes for acrylics. I have brushes for watercolors, which I now only use the 4 brushes from Polina Bright plus like her rigger. I have tried and tested so many kinds and brands, and she's my fave. So I've literally like gotten rid of everything else, and I just use hers for watercolors and inks. Those are the same. And then the gouache is the 3rd category. But the cool thing about gouache is that, and I learned this from Lucy Bryden, is those can be kind of crappy. Those are like your cheap crappy brushes. So brushes that you might buy that you don't like for acrylics or watercolors by default can then just become your gouache brushes. That's what I've done. So yeah, and if you're starting from scratch, I have links on my Amazon shop for you. Although the Polina Bright ones, she is a separate link. And if you use my name, you get 10% off all your orders. I love her stuff. I'll put a link. It's just polinabright.com/Karen Campbell, and then use coupon code. I love her brushes so much. And then you can use all caps. I'm putting it in the chat right now or in the comments. You can use all caps Karen Campbell to save 10% off your whole order, which is awesome. And I just have, she has a 4 set. That's all I use. And they're numbered 0, 1, 2, 3, which is like also nice. Because people will be like, I use a number 6 round, but there's so many different manufacturers and brands. And like this person's number 6 is different than this person's number 6. So I like it that it's all it's very straightforward. What's the new book? The new book is all on mythical creatures. So yeah, fun. It's all fantasy. I'm glad you're excited about the sketchbook lessons, Carol. That's the best. Oh, Valerie has a question. Example lesson: how to incorporate gelatos over alcohol markers. I've never used gelatos over alcohol markers, but you can just mush them over. I would just, yeah, you definitely can. I would just, yeah, I can definitely do a lesson, but if I'm just going to explain it, I would just do my whole alcohol lesson to completion. Then I would take a gelato. I would use it the same way I use it in the hamburger system, where I scribble a little bit down on the paper and then I would use my finger to blend it and move it in. That's literally exactly how I would do it. But yeah, I can do a lesson. That would be fun. I also want to do a lesson with pan pastels over alcohol markers as well. I'm writing this down so I don't forget. And gelatos over markers. Yeah. There's not a whole bunch you can put over markers, but those are 2 great ideas. Do you have a favorite sketchbook we should try? I have like 972 sketchbooks. Yes, I do. I like them all, I think, for different reasons. I do have the one that I chose for the drawing club has a little bit the paper is a little bit textured, and I have a link in this week's lesson so you can see which one it is. It's by Arteza. I didn't buy it for that. I just had it, so you don't have to buy it, as you know. I also enjoy sketching on cold press paper because it has like some texture to it and it makes blending really easy. And then I'm laughing at your question, Linda, which I'll get to next. And then okay, I'll just go right to it. So anyways, I like texture, and then on cold press watercolor paper. And then because also if you want to use wet mediums in your sketchbook, then you can. It's kind of a double win. But the one I'm using for drawing club is only meant for dry medium because I'm not going to be incorporating. Because again, at drawing club, I keep mediums pretty to a minimum. So I'm not planning on using wet media for that, if that makes sense. And I will always have a link to that. And I do have a link to my favorite books in my Amazon shop link as well. Can we do please some different size boobs? Yes, of course we can make different size boobs. Well, boobalicious. It's hard because all of the I usually grab from like actual fashion illustration, actual fashion illustrations, which are the problem is that fashion illustrations are nothing to do with the person or the figure and everything to do with the clothes. And I talk about that in this coming up lesson. That is true. So that's why it's funny. But I will definitely be sure to like in the future with other lessons random we'll mash it up. We'll switch it up. Hilarious. Oh, I use my Polina Bright watercolor brushes for inks. Yes, because it's the same like consistency. So they need the same absorbency that the watercolor brushes allow you to have. You have loads of crap brushes. I have loads too. Loads. Deb asks, I was excited to do the Audrey drawing and have the Faber-Castell watercolor markers. I didn't see any skin tones. Yes, I would, you know what I would do is I know there's just like one. I would get the Tombow skin tone dual brush marker set, which is also linked in my Amazon shop. That the Tombow skin tone set is pretty awesome. That's what I would do. So and I usually bust that out if I'm using the other what's it called? Marker brands. I always bust out my skin tone markers. Lorraine Gall asked what was her name again for the watercolor brushes. Polina Bright. She's an outstanding artist. And I'm obsessed with her brushes. Why haven't you created a line of brushes yet? You know, I actually have no interest because it's already everything awesome's already been made. so there's no work for me, and that I have no time. None. Not at all. I'm reading your comment, Valerie. I did this. Oh, the gelatos on top of the alcohol markers. Couldn't tell they use them, I guess, but I'd love to see more about that. Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried it, but I think it would definitely be fun. The best way to figure something out too is to just jump in and try it for sure. Carol has a follow-up question. All right, thank you. Oh, I think I got it. It was what do you use for inks? Yeah, my watercolor brushes. Hello, Cheryl White. I'm excited to actually start a project with you and not be behind. So when September ends, not do? Well, I don't actually know what I'm doing after 50 Fun Fab Fairies, to be perfectly honest. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Whatever the inspiration smacks me in the face with. Yeah, I really don't know. Hello. You're welcome. Yes. Yeah. So actually all of the fashion illustration references that I'm giving to you in the drawing club this week are old sewing patterns from Pinterest. So yes, I also buy sewing patterns. I find them, they're everywhere. They're in like thrift shops and antique stores, and they're so fun. So fun. Okay, that's hilarious. Just use your circle template. Make big circle boobs. Oh, that's funny. You guys are hilarious. I know. Yeah, the prints are so hard, Linda, because they're so expensive. It's like stupid. I'm trying to find a way to get you prints that are not going to cost you a lot of money. College is going amazing. Oh, they are? Oh, Deb says the Polina Brights are on sale right now, and you can use the code. That's amazing. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, the Jetsons I started today, Linda. So the Jetsons we're doing every Sunday in October in the drawing club. I did George and Jane today. Yes, I did. I'm having fun. You want to see on my phone? Just a few minutes. I was very proud. I started doing them, and then I was doing them like freehand. Oh, I didn't take a picture of the final ones. That's hilarious. Well, you can see my George. I'm doing the quadrant method. It's like a freaking dream for these. Look at this. That's the quadrant method in action. Not too shibby shabby, right? It means anybody can do it. Oh my God, I love it. And I didn't take a final of either one. Here's Jane. But and Jane is super fast. And once you do one and then you do the next, it's like I almost recommend binging it like you would a Netflix series because when you do them in a row, because I film them in a row, I get so much better. So it's like practice, you guys. Practice is like amazing stuff. um will you be showing us how to draw and paint some Scottish castles? I do castles in the Celtic Collective. That's where you can get your castle lessons. Celtic Collective. Yeah, I actually have some. One of my favorite. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Here's a castle. It's only like life size. Oof, look at this. See that? Celtic Collective, baby. I was gonna say my favorite art club, but it's not. They're tied for all the three, but there is a big castle for you. Yes, I do. I do. I love a Scottish castle. I think I'm gonna go. My mom's going to Germany, and my entire family on my mom's side is still in Germany. She's the only relative not in Germany, and we're gonna go visit. I think maybe February. And I asked her if we could go to like I can never say it right, so don't laugh at me. It's like Nunschweinstein. It's like a princess castle. It's like what the Disney castle was modeled after. Oh my gosh. So I'm like, Mom, can we go there? She's like, I don't see why not. So if I go, we will be doing that in the Celtic Collective. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yeah, Rosie's gonna be super fun. Rosie's in the Jetsons. So yeah, okay. I can't believe you did that castle on a tiny, tiny scale. That's bananas, Linda. Oh, there we go. Kathy, not only look at her, she even spelled it right. No Schweinstein. I always sound like a crazy person when I say it. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, thanks, Teresa. And yes, I'm obsessed with the progress posts as well. You guys are always encouraged to do that. I'm obsessed, but I will screenshot them and share them just so you know, because I'm obsessed with them as well. It's so fun. I do my own too. So I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Um, I have exactly 5 minutes. So if you have any other questions, you got to fire away now because I got to hop off and go pick up kids from school. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any comments here. And if not, I'll just let you go and you can all party. So, like I said, to recap, you don't have to be watching this live to win. If I call your name, we will hunt you down and make you choose presents. Okay. Okay. Oh, God, I love that you brought this up. You recently joined the Wonder Bundle. First of all, welcome, Wonder Bundler. Yes. You've never John. Okay. Is it okay to be behind? You're not behind. Okay. You're never behind. I'm obsessed with this. You literally can't be behind because everyone's journey is completely different from one another. It's like you just do you. Please, like for real. You can start wherever you like. You can skip around. You can use the curriculum that's like in the drawing club to start from scratch, which by the way, I'm completely redoing starting January 1st. Thank you, Tara Salento, for the January 1st suggestion. There is no behind. Look at this. Look. You can't be behind in adult education. I'm so passionate about this. I make bookmarks, and if you buy my books on Etsy, I shove these in all your books because I'm obsessed. Okay, do you see this? You cannot be behind at this school. There's only whatever fun thing you're working on, and then there's simply everything and everyone else. Your journey is unique to you. So by golly, enjoy it. Okay? That's for real. Okay? You can't be behind because people start in when they're 62. I have some people start when they're 85. Like this is just like you just love your journey. You just do you enjoy your art at 9 in the morning with your coffee if you want. You can have it with your wine at 10 p.m. Like there's no comparing to anyone else. You just do you and you have the time of your life. That is the gig at Awesome Art School. Okay? It is just enjoy yourself. Yeah. We not we yeah. We don't have this ahead behind. That's not even a thing. It's not even in our vocabulary. I can't even say the word. It's not in our vocab. Oh my goodness. So yeah. So I made this for you. All you people made this. This is also a really fun lesson if you want to take it. Yeah, or wine and 9 a.m. There you go. So the Wonder Bundle, the clubs are all closed right now. But the Wonder Bundle is for club members. If actually, if you want to join it while we're closed, you can add your name to a wait list of all the wait lists of all the clubs, which is at awesomeartschool.com. When there's cancellations, because people come, they cancel. When there is a Wonder Bundle cancellation and we see that your name is on the list for all of them, we will invite you to come and join. We cap the membership so we don't have like people swarming in all the time. But that way, if someone leaves, we'll let you in. So just go to awesomeartschool.com and you can add your name to the wait list. But normally people come in the Wonder Bundle, they'll join one club, kind of try it out, and then they might want to add another one. But the reason that Wonder Bundle is fun is it's a buy two get one free. So if you want any of the second ones anyways, if you join the Wonder Bundle, you just get the third for free whether you like it or not. No, but it's like our little fun deal. So that's how you get the Wonder Bundle. It's a two buy two get one free. And yeah, you guys, and I say this in every single Sunday club email. Once you're a club member, you can move around as you please. Just all you have to, if you're already a member, you can go from a Wonder Bundle to one club. You can go from one to the Wonder Bundle. You can switch clubs. All you have to do is email us. So if you're already a student, it's easy peasy. It's just hard to get in when we're closed. Yes, you can just send us an email. Super easy, super easy. Yes, thank you, Linda. I know you know, but I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, so if you're already in our system and everything, it's really easy. And then our next public opening is probably going to be November because I have lots of work to do. And then we'll open the doors and you don't have to go through the rigmarole of the wait list. But the wait list, people cancel all the time. So it's not like you're not waiting for months and months and months. That's how we used to do it. And people would wait for months and months. So it's a little bit better now. It's a nice kind of flow. Yeah. Yep. You can just email. Our emails are fun. Magical team member or magic team member, or you can reply to any of my emails that I send to you. So many things, so many ways. And that's time, my friends. I got to jump off. But this was so fun. I love, love, love these. This just will live here. I will also be uploading this to my third YouTube channel, which is Awesome Art School, which is you can actually watch the playback anytime. Oh, Linda's the best. I do love my Wonder Bundlers. And I'm going to start doing monthly Zoom calls with you guys as well. I do monthly Zoom calls with all the club members, which is just fine. It's fine. It's just fine. I was going to say it's just fun because then we can like kind of hyper focus on the things that we're all doing and practicing at the same time. So that's kind of nice. Plus, we get to know each other like in person, see faces. It's so nice. Yeah. Bye, Valerie. Bye, Linda. Thank you guys. And congratulations to the winner. I'm going to read their names off really, really quick one more time. Fun Fab Drawing Club, Lynn Collins Dalrymple is the winner. Congrats. Mixed Media Society, the winner was Denise Tesson. Celtic Collective winner was Katie Ivester. The Karen's YouTube winner was Karen Reeves. The Karen's Art Books YouTube was Lacey Diane Camp. And the 50 Fun Fab Fairies Challenge winner was Michelle Leslie. You guys, congrats. And I will definitely be back here in 31 days and we will do this all over again. Bye.